I feel like a parent trying to tell someone which child is their favorite. There's not a right answer and everyone's going to be mad because you didn't pick theirs. Twitch versus YouTube. It's a conversation that's gotten quite a bit louder since the whole DMCA fiasco, and with all the streamers that joined last year, maybe you're looking to switch platforms or you're just starting out and want to pick the right one. If you're here for a simple answer, it's YouTube. Just pick YouTube. If you want to know why, you have to stick around until the end. Also, hit that like button. It helps me out more than you know. If we're going to talk about streaming, it's only fair to start with Twitch. It's the most recognized platform, and its singular focus has a lot to offer both new and older streamers. Because of its many community functions like raids, hosts, and gift subscriptions, it's a fine-tuned machine dedicated to building and strengthening communities between streamers and viewers. It's easy to set up, easier than YouTube to start making money, and it's what most streaming applications are built for. There's even a lot of unique plugins to help make your stream stand out among the millions of others, and there's more being developed every day. If this conversation was only about what has the best functions for streaming, Twitch would probably win. And yet, I say don't pick it. Growing on Twitch is extremely difficult. The platform doesn't like giving newcomers attention because it's not in its best interest to do so. Relying on raids or hosts to build your channel doesn't work in the long run, and even streaming in a popular category gets you pushed below thousands of others on the search page unless you're already successful. You're just not going to get found. Now, there are people who both survive and thrive on Twitch, names I don't even have to mention here because you already know about them, but in almost every case, they did something not seen before on Twitch or made content outside of Twitch to help make it successful. They grew a following on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, or you guessed it, YouTube. That alone should be a sign that maybe starting off on Twitch shouldn't be your priority because it's easier to grow quite literally anywhere else. So why am I so adamant that YouTube is the right way? Well, I have two primary arguments, and the first is the sheer size of YouTube versus Twitch, 2 billion monthly users versus 140 million. And then there's the types of content you can create. You're not limited to streams on YouTube, far from it. Making videos or shorts in addition to your live streams helps your content reach new viewers that might not have wanted to give live streams a chance. There's just more ways to be found and discovered, as you can make tutorial style videos that do well on YouTube search, meme videos that do well on recommended, or in my case, informational style content that makes Google my primary contributor to views. But what about streaming? That's what many of you here want to know about, and that's why you clicked on the video. The reality is, YouTube doesn't have the quality of life that Twitch does for live streams. It's getting there. They're making improvements constantly. But if you've gotten used to channel points, raids, hosts, gift subscriptions, and all that, you're going to be a little put off for a while. There are workarounds or programs specific to YouTube, but if we're being honest here, streaming just isn't their primary focus. So if you expect them to have all the options other sites do, you're just going to be disappointed. In contrast though, with title, thumbnail, descriptions, and tags, you have more control over your stream to make it stand out among others. It's more work, but that also means there's more you can learn and do to get yourself noticed. YouTube's a constant learning experience that is always changing, and because of that, there's always a chance your content will get a surge of attention, or that by trying something new, you will reach an audience that was both ready and willing to give you a shot. You might have noticed by now that I talk a lot about content other than streams, which brings me to the real reason why YouTube is the superior platform and the one you should start to focus on. No one makes it big by streaming. Those days are long gone. It's not a novelty, it's a mainstream source of content that literal millions of people do every month. YouTube gives you the chance to explore other forms of content with the option to supplement it by streaming. There is still value to a live stream. There are things that you can only do in that medium, but it can't be your focus if you don't already have a viewer base. I know the question's going to come up. What if you just make YouTube videos and still stream on Twitch? Well, let's answer that. If you're only focusing on YouTube, it's easier to direct your live stream viewers to your videos and your video viewers to your live stream because they don't have to leave the website. You'll have better crossover even if you do separate your content to different channels, and at least on YouTube, your VODs stay public and have a much higher chance of being viewed than on Twitch. One last thing, everything I said is for new or smaller streamers. If you've already been successfully growing on Twitch, congratulations, you're in the minority. Keep doing what you're doing, but for the rest of us, swap to YouTube and thank me later. What are your thoughts? Do you agree? Disagree? Let me know down in the comments, and I'll see you all next time.